2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. As the Hornets go up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Al Jefferson played NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he could shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook, though, because when he goes to that, it creates space in the lane and allows guys to offensive rebound as well.
My nickname for him is Baby Fundamentals, has tremendous feet work in the post. And Ernie, believe it or not, he has a deceptive quickness to get a shot up before the defense sets up.
Great footwork, too.
Yeah. Do you have a nickname for everybody?
Right.
What's Ernie's nickname?
What's my nickname?
The Godfather of television.
I like that.
That does it for us.
You've been around a long time, Ernie.
Thank you for tuning in.
You're a friend of mine, Ernie.
See you later.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, Gerald Green. At the other guard position, Tony Roten.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest live from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set. Hornets trail by 14. Outside, Walker. Back to Lee. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Dishes to Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Good ball move. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
A moment now to see the numbers for Carmelo Anthony. 5 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, let him go.
And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly, nothing easy.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
There's the screen. Picked by Zeller. Kid Gilchrist.
Can't afford to get him that kind of a look. Love play. It's all about the game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. For Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Lee out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Grizzlies played really well. He had 20 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys will do? Tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he has taken some of his focus off the game.
Well, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need.
The loss to Memphis.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Walker missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here's Money. Bangs home the trifecta. Money's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
6 to shoot. Batum wide open. He fires. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And a wide open look for Lee. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lee's got his first points of the night. New York with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Money passes to Green. And again, New York with the triple.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Walker with it. 17 points in his last outing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In third, the Hornets.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
Here's Money. And again, New York with the triple.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Walker with a clean look, and the Hornets miss again. New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Move the ball.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker, to the left side wing. Here's Roten. Freak kicks to Roten. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, it's still early in the season yet, but let's take a look at where the Hornets sit right now.
At the line.
3rd in steals, 5th in points off turnovers. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face, aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
That one misses. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. No good from Lee.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now here's Freak. 20 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night. And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Now here's Walker. D right on him. From deep three-point range, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Zeller. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Lee. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. And a new group in for the Knicks. Spates checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Anthony's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Afflalo in for Roten. Here's Spates. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Charlotte. Spates against Jefferson. Lamb up top. Just 5 to shoot. Doubled by Afflalo. In a wide open look for Lin. And that time, also a missed shot.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Takes the 13-footer. That is good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And that one's good. Freak.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
New York's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooter. Good. 8 points for Aaron Afflalo.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Offensive rebound. Williams dishes to Freak. Good. The nice assist for Williams. 19 points for Money.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Williams gets the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now here's Freak, defended by Lin. Money passes to Williams. Spates sets a screen. Here's Money. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Money's got 21.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Afflalo outside. Pass to Freak. He feeds it to Williams. Deep 2 from Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And so it's Charlotte with it. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for Derek Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Outside, Lin. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. The pass to Jefferson. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Looking to end the run, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Charlotte, they have been shooting right around 75%. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out front, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-up-duns on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now. Our defense leads to offense, and that sort of energy is what's getting it done. I do like how we've been able to draw a lot of contact and get points at the stripe. Let's keep that up. Love to see him have to deal with some foul trouble later on. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we begin the second half, Steph wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same. And New York looking at who they... And it's Walker penetrating, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Hornets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8, 14 feet away. Lee kicks to Zeller. Back to Lee. Lopez with the block. They retain possession. A shot by Batum, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Porzingis.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Now, Freak, 21 points in the game. Here's Walker, and the foul called on Freak.
That's Freak.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Batum. Then it's Lee. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Covington's checked in, and it's Myers-Leonard in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Move the ball and stick it to the...
Here's Money, and he dunks it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Anthony dishes to Smith. And a wide open look for Freak. Misses the three. Charlotte shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Walker with it. Now defended by Grant. Batum, good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Anthony, the pass to Money. Lee with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. Lee's running.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his fourth foul of the contest. On defense, the Hornets. Money nailed from three-point land. Money's got 28.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a fast break now for the Knicks.
Move the ball and stick it.
The 11-footer, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis, and there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That is his first foul of the game. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Money. No good. Good D by Lee. Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Money. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight, and they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His play off the bench was critical in getting them back into the win column. Their last game didn't go as well for them, but he helped them get on track. He provided a spark, he had energy, toughness, everything you need to get that momentum going.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What are you going to do to try to limit those next time out?
I just got to be better, man. It's unacceptable how many times I turn the ball over. Unacceptable. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm sure my teammates are disappointed in me too. So if anything, I got to make this up to them. They deserve better.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
After I saw a few shots go down, it was pretty clear I was in a good rhythm. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. Next.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Okay, wow. We turning this press conference into an episode of As the Freak Turns or something, because I know you didn't just go from talking basketball to asking me when I'm gonna propose to the most beautiful girl in the world. Hi, baby. I know you're listening, Yvette. So let's just say that she knows exactly where we stand, and the rest ain't none of your business. All right? That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank you.